All right, guys, you guys asked for more vocal mixing tutorials, and we actually have a full course at busyworksbeats.com, how to mix vocals for R&B, hip hop. And basically, here are a couple plugins you guys are missing on your vocal mix. So firstly, this is an R&B song, so we're not trying to slam it into a soft clipper. Okay, so let me turn off some of these effects.
I know you used to love me. You could prove it without even saying a thing. I could feel it by the way you used to touch me. I could feel it by the way that you embraced me. Now you.
All right, now let's add the plugins that we're missing.
I know you used to love me. You could prove it without even saying a thing. I could feel it by the way you used to touch me. I could feel it by the way that you embraced me. Now you wanna erase me, a familiar face.
And we could even add another de-esser. So the main thing you guys are missing on your vocals is de-essing. De-essing basically takes care of what we call resonance, or built up energy in a specific frequency range. It's not just for S's. It's for any energy. Like if I go like this, for example, I just sound like I'm on a telephone. It's too much built up energy in a specific frequency range. So you can actually remove that to get rid of some of the harmonic stacking and volume. And let me see what zones we're actually targeting for this vocal specifically. Let me see which sounds we're targeting. So when you de-ess, it doesn't have to be, again, an S.
No, you used to love.
So let's audition or solo the frequency.
No, you used to love me. You could prove it without even saying.
So harshness is really just when a frequency gets so loud in one area and it just hurts the ear. That's basically what harshness is. So we're taking that out at about 3K on that one. And that's called the harshness of the track. And here I think is where the S is for this track. That really sharp S. We recorded on a Sony C800 mic out in LA, out in Hollywood. So this mic, I guess, captured a very sharp high end, but a very defined high end, but just very sharp. Okay, and that can hurt people's ears. So we're going to actually solo 8K in this case. Every song is completely different. There is no one magical frequency to take out every single time. It depends on the vocal take. Okay, so now that we understand the de-esser and its role, on top of the de-esser, on the vocal channel, we have the limiter. If I turn the limiter off, the vocal kind of just sits there with the beat. It just kind of blends with the beat.
No, you used to love me. You could prove it without even saying a thing. I could feel it by the way you used to touch me.
Now with the limiter, it adds like more of a linear on topness. Okay, so not only does it pull it out from the beat, it keeps it very linear in energy. It doesn't just jump up and down and up and down.
No, you used to love me. You could prove it without even saying a thing.
Now, another thing for this vocal, which we're probably gonna have to wrestle with this vocal specifically, but it still has a sharpness to it. So let's see if we could find the frequency that's still sharp.
No, you used to.
So it could be in 3 zones. Really hard to tell.
No, you.
The frequency, I think it's more so around the 2K area for where I'm trying to target.
No, you.
Let's do all around mode so it captures the frequencies in this zone regardless of whether it thinks it's an S or not.
No, you used to.
And then we set the range. The range is just how hard we want this compressor to work.
No, you used to love me. You could prove it without even saying.
So we're not trying to remove the frequency. We just want it to turn down once it goes past a certain volume.
No, you used to love.
So let's audition the frequency.
No, you used to love.
It's like that telephone effect we're trying to get rid of.
No, you used to love me. You could prove it without even saying a thing. I could feel it by the way you used to touch me. I could feel it by the way that you embraced me. Now you wanna erase me.
Okay, so now we're pulling up because the vocal is more linear in those harmonics. Now it's more tolerable. We could turn it up.
No, you used to love me. You could prove it without even saying a thing. I could feel it by the way you used to touch me. I can feel it by the way that.
Now, if I turn off the de-essers and I turn off, the 3 de-essers and I have it at the same amount of limiting, it's gonna sound harsh.
No, you used to love me. You could prove it without even saying a thing. I could feel it by the way you used to touch me. I could feel it by the way that you embraced me.
Now, part of the sound is that high end. So there's again, it's like saturation. You have to find that sweet spot for it. Let's go back to the one with the high end and just pull back on the threshold just a little bit.
No, you used to love me. You could prove it without even saying a thing. I could feel it by the way you used to touch me.
So now we're allowing the high frequencies. We just want it to not go up past a certain, again, level. Okay, so now it's there, but it's a sweet spot of like saturation. The same concept there.
No, you used to love me. You could prove it without even saying a thing. I could feel it by the way you used to touch me. I could feel it by the way that you embraced me. Now you wanna erase me. A familiar face. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Slowly fading away. Oh yeah.
There's still some areas where it gets a little metallic, and that's where I would use more so a multi-band compressor instead of just trying to get these exact zones. Okay, so it does require more hands-on work, but for the most part, I'm showing you guys, you could have multiple stages of de-essers to handle the vocal resonances. Okay, so it's not just about the S's, it's about the resonances in the vocal that stack up and become too piercing.
No,
but there's also areas where sometimes the piercing sound becomes part of the sound. So it's not always something to correct, or you guys should think about correcting it a little bit less heavy-handed. So I know that was like a nuanced tutorial, but again, we have a vocal mixing course that I just released at busyworksbeats.com on how to mix vocals for hip-hop, R&B. And let me run this through and see if we could chisel this vocal down. And for this vocal specifically, I might even run the multiband. Now we're starting to reduce a little too much. See, there's again, the fine line of how much do you take away? And once you get into multiband compression, this is where you're going to have a very long draw of push-pull with your beat and your vocal mix, because now we're shaping the harmonics and you have to refit stuff in the beat. So once you get into multiband compression and de-essing, this is usually where you're going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, usually speaking. All right, let's let this run all the way through as I listen for some of the metallic tones.
I know you used to love me. You could prove it without saying anything. I could feel it by the way you used to touch me. I could feel it by the way that you embraced me. Now you wanna erase me. A familiar face. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Slowly fading away. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Can you tell me what changed? Was it me? Was it you? Was it fate? Oh baby, I got these memories, 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 all in my head like a photo album, 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 album. I got these memories, I've got these memories, I got these memories, memories, memories from when you used to love me. You used to love me, love me, love me. You used to love me. You used to love me. Oh, you used to love me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You used to love me. You used to love me, love me, love me. You used to love me. Now I don't wanna hear you tell me about how I fucked up, even though I should confess love. Should've known you were giving me the purest love, but my selfishness had me out here acting dumb. I'm seeing visions of you in the darkness. Sometimes it still feels like you're on the side of my bed. Without you it feels like something is missing, and 24/7 I'm praying for connection. I got these memories, 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 all in my head like a photo album, 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 album. I got these memories, I've got these memories, I got these memories.
All right, now let's turn off all the stages of limiting and de-essers.
I could feel it by the way you used to touch me. I could feel it by the way that you embraced me. Now you wanna erase me. A familiar face, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Slowly fading away, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Can you tell me what changed? Was it me? Was it you? Was it fate? Oh baby, I got these memories, 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 all in my head like a photo album, 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 album. I got these memories, I've got these memories, I got these memories, memories, memories from when you used to love me. You used to love me, love me, love me. You used to love me, you used to love me, oh, you used to love me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You used to love me, you used to love me, love me, love me. You used to love me. Now I don't wanna hear you tell me about how I fucked up, even though I should be mature and fess up. Should've known you were giving me the purest love, but my selfishness had me out here acting dumb. I'm seeing visions of you in the darkness. Sometimes it still feels like you're on the side of my bed. Without you it feels like something is missing, and 24/7 I'm praying for connection. I got these memories, 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 all in my head like a photo album, 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 album. I got these memories, I've got these memories, I got these memories, memories, memories from when you used to love me. You used to love me, you used to love me, oh, you used to love me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You used to love me, you used to love me, love me, love me. You used to love me. Now I don't wanna hear. Acting dumb, I'm seeing visions of you in the darkness. Sometimes it still feels like you're on the side of my bed. Without you it feels like something is missing, and 24/7 I'm praying for connection. I got these memories, man.
So I covered in the course how mixing vocals is not just about mixing the vocal, it's about mixing the vocal and the beat. And as we saw here, I had to actually go in. Now this is a longer video, but I'm going to shorten the video for you guys. But basically I had to go into the beat and the vocal mix, the stereo bus, and de-ess the entire track. So it's not just the vocal we have to handle.
I could feel it by the way you used to touch me. I could feel it by the way that you embraced me. Now you wanna erase me. A familiar face, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Slowly fading away, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Can you tell me what changed? Was it me? Was it you? Was it fate? Oh baby, I got these memories, 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 all in my head like a photo album, 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 album. I got these memories, I've got these memories, I got these memories, memories, memories from when you used to love me. You used to love me, love me, love me. You used to love me, you used to love me, oh, you used to love me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You used to love me, you used to love me, love me, love me. You used to love me. Now I don't wanna hear you tell me about how I fucked up, even though I should be mature and fess up. should've known you were giving me the purest love. But my selfishness had me out here acting dumb. I'm seeing visions of you in the darkness. Sometimes it still feels like you're on the side of my bed. Without you, it feels like something is missing. And 24/7, I'm praying for connection. I got these memories, 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 all in my head like a photo album, 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 album. I got these memories, I've got these memories, I got these memories, memories, memories from when you used to love me. You used to love me, love me, love me. You used to love me, you used to love me, oh, you used to love me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You used to love me, you used to love me, love me, love me.
All right, so I was going back to the beat to address some harmonics and movement. So now that's the whole picture. It's not just that vocal channel, but I wanted to show you guys a couple plugins to add to your vocals that you're just missing. Limiter and de-esser. So if you didn't learn anything today, that's the answer. Limiter, de-esser.
The way you used to touch me, I could feel it by the way that you embraced me. Now you wanna erase me, a familiar face. Oh yeah, 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 slowly fading away. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, guys, to learn more, there's a vocal mixing course. Just go to busyworksbeats.com. Subscribe if you're new. All right, y'all, peace.